They said whoever saw it never lived to tell the story. In the heart of a quiet African village, there was a masquerade, one that no mortal eye was ever meant to see. But one night, someone broke the rule. And from that moment, the spirits of the forest were never silent again. Welcome, my friend, to Ikem village, a peaceful land surrounded by thick forests and whispered secrets. Every year, the people danced for their ancestors, celebrated the harvest, and honored the gods. But there was one festival they never spoke of aloud: the night of the unseen masquerade. It was said that this masquerade was not for the living, but for the spirits. And anyone who saw it would be taken, body and soul. Long ago, there was an elder named Obina, the keeper of the sacred drum. The drum that called the spirits. He warned the people never to come out when the drum beat 3 times after midnight. That, he said, is when Okang, the unseen masquerade, walks. No mortal must look upon it, or the earth will claim their eyes. The villagers obeyed. Each year, when that night came, everyone locked their doors, blew out their lamps, and prayed till dawn. Only the wind and the distant thumping of the drum filled the air. But one year, a young hunter named Chike grew curious. He had heard the stories all his life, how Okang walked with feet that left no prints, how its mask floated in the dark, like a spirit's shadow. Chike laughed at the tales. "I will see it myself," he said. "I will prove it's just an old story, to scare children." That night, when the moon hid behind clouds, and the forest fell silent, Chike crept out with his hunting bow. He followed the faint sound of the drum, doom, doom, doom. It came from deep inside the sacred grove, beyond the river, a place forbidden after sunset. As he walked, the air grew cold. The trees seemed to whisper his name. Then he saw a strange light, not fire, not moonlight, but a glow that moved like breath. And then, he heard voices. Not human voices. They were deep, layered, echoing like hundreds speaking together in a strange tongue. They chanted an ancient song. The ground trembled. The drumbeat stopped. From the mist, Okang appeared. It did not walk, it floated. Its mask was carved from wood darker than night, and beneath it, no face. Only a hollow wind that whispered like the cries of the dead. Chike froze. His body refused to move. The air around him grew heavy, his eyes burned like fire. Then Okang turned, and though it had no eyes, Chike knew it was staring at him. "Who dares see what is hidden?" the voices thundered. Chike fell to his knees, trembling. "Forgive me, Great One," he cried. But it was too late. The ground cracked open. From it came hundreds of pale, bony hands reaching out, grabbing his legs, his arms, his throat, pulling him into the earth. The last thing he saw was the floating mask drifting toward him, before darkness swallowed everything. By morning, the villagers noticed Chike was gone. They followed his footprints to the edge of the sacred grove, but none came back out. Where his body should have been, they found only his bow, lying on a mound of fresh earth. That night, strange things began to happen. People heard drumming in the forest again, doom, doom, doom. Children said they saw shadows dancing behind their windows. And sometimes, in the wind, they heard a voice whispering, "Come, see what cannot be seen." The elders gathered the next morning. Elder Obina shook his head sadly. He saw what no mortal should see, he said. They performed cleansing rituals, poured palm wine for the ancestors, and sealed the grove with powerful charms. Since that day, no one in Ikem dares to go near that grove, not even at noon. And whenever thunder rolls across the sky, the villagers whisper, "Chike walks forever with Okang, the unseen masquerade." So, my friend, if you ever visit a quiet African village, and you hear a drum beating 3 times after midnight, close your door, cover your eyes, and pray. For not everything that walks in the dark belongs to the living. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, so you never miss another chilling African tale like this. And tell me in the comments, would you dare to see the masquerade that no mortal should ever see?